The Kansas City Chiefs are quickly becoming a dynasty football team. They've even appeared in the last 2 Super Bowls, which is unheard of in the sport. Many analysts point to one player as the driving force behind it all, Patrick Mahomes. The 25-year-old quarterback has become one of the most popular players out there, and for good reason. But there are still some facts that even his most diehard fans probably don't know of. That is why we are breaking down the 10 things that might shock you about Patrick Mahomes. Number 10, his little brother is a TikTok star. Patrick is one proud older sibling to his younger brother Jackson, as well as to his little sister Mia. Jackson, who is 3 years younger than Patrick, has made a name for himself on TikTok and even detailed that it's been nice to be known for something other than having a famous brother. I'll never forget the first time that I was at a football game or at a store when people came up to me noticing me as Jackson from TikTok and not just Patrick Mahomes' brother, Jackson said during a vlog in September per Life and Style. Currently, he's a marketing student at the University of Missouri, Kansas City, according to a YouTube video of his. Now, while his brother has carved out a career on the gridiron, the 6'6" Jackson has garnered quite the following on social media himself. Most notably, Jackson has more than 900,000 followers on TikTok, an app where he posts a whole lot of videos of him dancing. The younger Mahomes brother, influencer, and YouTuber also has 250,000 followers on Instagram and another 28,000 on Twitter. The TikTok star and college student recently released his own merchandise line and often sports his hoodies that have phrases like unathletic and Jackson from TikTok. Number 9, Madden cover. Back in 2019, EA Sports announced that Patrick would be on the cover of their popular video game franchise, Madden 20. Now, this was quite the surprise for Chiefs fans and players, as Mahomes would be the very first in Madden history to receive the honor. The outlet added that Patrick was the only 8th quarterback to ever grace the cover of the game series, following Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Brett Favre, Vince Young, Donovan McNabb, Mike Vick, and Dante Culpepper. Of course, the latest cover for 2022 will also feature Mahomes again. This time, the twist being that he'll grace the video game with another familiar face, Tom Brady. The 2 Super Bowl quarterbacks agreed to appear together on the game, which was released towards the end of August. Number 8, he loves ketchup. Patrick has detailed his love of the condiment over the years and even signed an endorsement deal with Hunt's back in 2018. Now, ahead of Thanksgiving 2020, while appearing on KCSP 610 Sports Radio, Patrick also discussed how he uses ketchup on many food dishes, even telling the radio host he puts it on his turkey. I mean, you've got to put ketchup on that, turkey and ham, he said. It all goes back to when Patrick Mahomes was growing up. He'd often eat ketchup sandwiches. No, ketchup wasn't the topping, it was the main course. 2 slices of bread with ketchup in between. That habit, which Mahomes wrote about in his personal biography, is no longer something that Mahomes partakes in. But his general love of ketchup is still very strong, and State Farm plays it up in a 2020 commercial in which Mahomes sits at a table, the entire skit squirting ketchup onto his plate. Apparently, the diet of ketchup on everything works for Mahomes, who won the 2018 NFL MVP award before leading Kansas City to a Super Bowl championship the next year. Number 7, he and his fiancee met in high school. Patrick and fitness guru Matthews, 25, met while attending White House School in White House, Texas, and according to Yahoo Sports, the pair started dating when Patrick was in 10th grade. Matthews has been by her football both side ever since, always live tweeting his games and sharing her excitement at all the couple has and will continue to accomplish together. Now, this past winter, 2021, Patrick Mahomes and his fiancée Brittany Matthews welcomed their first child. The couple announced the birth on Instagram while matching photos saying their daughter Sterling Sky Mahomes was born at 6 pounds and 11 ounces. Matthews and Mahomes have been together since high school, and Matthews has been a dedicated Chiefs fan since Mahomes joined the team in 2017. But outside of football, Matthews has created an athletic empire of her own by playing professional soccer in Europe and launching her own fitness company. Together, Mahomes and Matthews, who have been together since they were teens, are an athletic powerhouse. Number 6, being an athlete is in his genes. Patrick's father, Pat Mahomes Sr., was once a professional athlete as well, making waves in the MLB. Patrick Sr. is a former professional baseball pitcher who played for various teams including the Minnesota Twins, Boston Red Sox, New York Mets, Texas Rangers, Chicago Cubs, and Pittsburgh Pirates from 1992 to 2003. Now, of course, Patrick's intimate knowledge of the sport has led him to take part in the game without actually playing. Last year, Mahomes became the first currently active professional football player to take ownership of a Major League Baseball team, this team being the Kansas City Royals. Now, at this point, he may not have a majority stake, but it seems he's definitely investing for the long haul. Number 5, he was almost a baseball player. Patrick almost followed in his father's baseball footsteps, but decided to pursue a career in football instead while at Texas Tech University per SB Nation. In high school, Patrick excelled in both sports, MLB.com reported, as well as basketball, but stuck with football by the time he got to his sophomore year in college. which has worked out pretty well for the superstar athlete. Number 4, Alex Rodriguez once told him not to pursue a football career. Now this is a pretty stunning fact considering Patrick has not only joined the NFL, which is a feat in and of itself, but he's quickly become one of the biggest quarterbacks of all time. The former New York Yankees player once told Patrick that he had no future in the sport. He continues to dominate it. Rodriguez made the comment back when he played alongside Patrick's father with the Rangers during the 2001 baseball season, according to Sporting News. I said, now listen to me, if you don't hear one thing that I ever tell you, you better listen to this. There is no money, there is no future, there is no history in football. You have to play baseball. Rodriguez recounted to Omnisport, well, he reminded me of that recently, and boy, am I glad he did not listen to me. Number 3, a record-breaking contract. In July of 2020, Patrick Mahomes inked a $503 million 12-year contract extension, the largest deal in American sports history. Now that is jaw-dropping amount of money, but as Mahomes has proven, it's worth every penny if the Chiefs can continue establishing itself as the NFL's newest dynasty team. There is no doubt that this contract has fundamentally changed the way teams will have to approach players when it comes to salaries. While there's no telling who will break this record next, it does set a new standard for teams when trying to lock down top talent. So far, Mahomes has delivered on his promise, and it seems likely he'll do it again next season. The Chiefs have been waiting a long time for talent like this, and now they finally have it. Number 2, a sneaker collection. In 2019, Mahomes gave reporters an exclusive tour of not only his Kansas City home, but also his sneaker collection. This collection houses a whopping 180 pairs of his favorite shoes. Some highlights included the Yeezy Triple Black 750s, which he referred to as his babies, a Game of Thrones-inspired pair of Adidas Ultra Boost, and Pharrell's Human Race Adidas NMD collab. The collection had quite a few other rare shoes as well, and there is no doubt that Mahomes is living a sneakerhead's dream. Of course, ahead of his team's redemption season, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes and Adidas are teaming up for a fresh collection of footwear and apparel. The inaugural capsule of gear, t-shirts, hoodies, joggers, and a headband are all splashed with Mahomes' newly unveiled logo. Number 1, cereal brand. Patrick Mahomes has quickly become one of the most popular football players out there, and with that, he has built his image into a household brand. For example, before the start of Mahomes' Super Bowl winning 2019-2020 season, he partnered with the Midwestern supermarket chain Hy-Vee to create Mahomes Magic Crunch, a sugary frosted flake cereal. According to reporters, the quarterback came in with low expectations and hoped to sell 50,000 boxes of his exclusive cereal. He ended up selling more than 300,000, and portions of each sale were donated to Mahomes 15 and the Mahomes Foundation, and as of January 2020 has raised over $100,000. Did we miss anything? Share a shocking fact of your own about Patrick Mahomes in the comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content. This has been our breakdown of the 10 things that might shock you about Patrick Mahomes.